So today I'm going to tell you how my lunch break went. I left home with all being just fine, off to do some quick errands. I arrived at the parking lot of the store where I was planning to get a money order for my rent, and as I drove down the aisle to find a space to park, an elderly lady was sauntering along directly in the middle of the aisle. There was literally no way for me to go around her. I couldn't go left, I couldn't go right, so basically I was forced to sit still while she took ages to get up to my car and then beyond it. I was able to take off and continue my quest for the perfect parking space when, lo and behold, I found it. There was an elderly gentleman and his wife leaving a spot right in the front of the lot. I waited patiently as they reversed from their spot in traditional elderly fashion, and just as I was about to pull my car into the spot, another elderly guy zips right into the spot without even seeming to notice me there with my blinker on, waiting patiently. So, I pull off frustrated and found the next space. I pull in quickly before another shifty little old guy could steal my spot, and due to being in the spot a bit crooked, I backed out to straighten my car and prevent dents and dings from other cars who may wish to park next to me. As I pulled back and forth into my spot, another elderly gentleman runs directly in front of my car. Now, what would possess any sane individual to walk directly into a space in front of a car that's moving? I don't know. But I almost ran the quirky little devil over and finally got in my parking spot. I took a breath, got out of my car, only to see that the original lady who had walked down the center of the parking aisle, and I noticed that her car was not even on the aisle that she had been blocking. So I'm just like getting more and more frustrated by the minute. I have no clue why some people do the things that they do. Here's a woman walking down an aisle, sauntering along, blocking the entire way of driving for anybody who may need to go through. And then 5 minutes later, when she finds her car, it's not even in the lane that she's dinking around in trying to find her car in. So now I take a breath. I'm trying to relax, and I'm wondering to myself, is there some sort of alternate universe that I've accidentally stepped into that's populated by strange little narcissistic and obviously elderly people? I decided to challenge my fears and go on into the store like I had originally planned. I waited in line for the woman behind the counter to serve me, and as I stood there in the front of the line, I watched as 3 more old ladies stepped directly in front of me, asking for help as if I was invisible. I really am wondering what in the world I wandered out of my house for. I really do. Did I go to Senior Citizen Day at the grocery store on accident? Even if I did, I'd have never thought that I would have had to deal with such a mass of geriatrics on the loose, blind to the idea that there are other people in the world aside from them, and that the world is a dangerous place full of cars that can run you over in one single push of a pedal. Is this a common thing that I'm just finally recognizing, or have I just had a bad day surrounded by nutty elderly people?